Hello and welcome to my Chimera State YouTube channel. For almost 6 months now I've had the new Thermomix TM7 from Vorwerk in continuous use, and I can tell you it has revolutionized my kitchen and the way I cook. In this video I want to share my ultimate cooking and taste experience tip with you, which can also save you time and money. Because it allows you to always have essential ingredients for cooking and baking at home, and in a purity and intensity you have rarely experienced before. Furthermore, the tip is also great for wellness applications at home, but more on that later. Stay tuned, it's going to be exciting. One of my main reasons for buying a Thermomix TM7 from Vorwerk was enormous time savings when preparing dishes with healthy, unprocessed ingredients. Moving away from convenience products and towards fresh, whole foods, that was my goal. And in conjunction with Cookidoo, the incredible recipe platform with its over 100,000 dishes, there really is something for every taste and every diet. In my other YouTube videos about the TM7, I've already shared some of my favorite recipes with you. Feel free to take a look if you're looking for more inspiration. But even with the Thermomix, there was always a small challenge for me: the fresh herbs. We all know it, don't we? You buy fresh herbs, only need a part of them, and the rest will sadly in the fridge. Or you're standing in front of the supermarket shelf and the desired variety isn't currently available. Of course, freshly harvested and prepared herbs taste best for seasoning. But let's be honest, do we always have them ready? And before you reach for dried herbs, which have often lost a lot of aroma, I have the tip for you: essential oils for seasoning and refining your favorite dishes. Yes, you heard right, essential oils. And actually there are also numerous recipes on Cookidoo that explicitly include essential oils as an ingredient. At this point, there is an important warning that I absolutely want to give you. Caution, because essential oils are not the same as edible essential oils. The quality differs massively from manufacturer to manufacturer, and it is super important to only use guaranteed pure oils. Why? Because unfortunately often substances unsuitable for consumption, yes, sometimes even dangerous substances, can be added to stretch production or save costs. And that is a real health risk at that point. And that's why I can only recommend one thing to you: I have been using the doTERRA essential oils for 2 years. Because they are tested according to the strict CPTG standard, Certified Pure Tested Grade, which stands for absolute purity and potency. I only use selected oils from this range for cooking, baking, but also in the diffuser for the room atmosphere and topically for my well-being. Before I discovered the doTERRA essential oils, I used the essential oils available in the pharmacy or drugstore for decades to relieve colds, or in a diffuser at home or in the infrared sauna. But I swear to you, I would never, truly never have thought of using them for food preparation. For me, these were two completely separate worlds. Yes, and then came the day when my friend held peppermint oil from doTERRA under my nose for the very first time. And I was immediately blown away, because the intense, pure smell, this clarity, it was truly like an epiphany, and so much different, so much purer and more potent than what I had known and used before. And since that day, as I said, I haven't used any other essential oils. And out of pure enthusiasm, I have deeply explored the topic, read countless books, attended workshops over the last 2 years, and the oils have been in daily use ever since, including now to prepare or refine dishes in the Thermomix. And here comes the next big advantage and also saving tip. Because the doTERRA essential oils are so highly concentrated, often a single drop is enough for an entire dish to give it an aroma for which you could otherwise need several grams of fresh herbs or zest. And that is not only incredibly efficient, but also incredibly practical. No more herbs spoiling, no more leftovers you don't need, just the pure aroma whenever you want it. Let's get specific and talk about my absolute Cookidoo favorite recipes that use essential oils. There's the whole orange bundt cake, for example, an absolute classic to which we can give such an incredible, intense and fresh citrus note with just 1 or 2 drops of wild orange oil, which is hard to achieve with normal orange zest. It's truly like a bite into the sun. It always reminds me of California in summer when all these orange trees are blooming. Or, for all chocolate and mint lovers, desserts with peppermint oil. My absolute favorite is the peppermint chocolate brownie cheesecake or the ultra delicious chocolate mint panna cotta with strawberries. The combination of the cool freshness of mint and the opulent chocolate is simply truly irresistible, especially if you like chocolate and mint. But savory main courses also benefit enormously from the oils. Just imagine your classic spaghetti bolognese refined with a single drop of oregano oil. And really, one drop is enough for a whole pot because the oil is so intense, but it really takes the aroma of Italian cuisine to a whole new level. So intense as if you had picked and processed fresh herbs directly from the garden. Or even a simple but incredibly delicious whole grain toast with avocado and a drop of rosemary oil is super suitable, especially as a snack in between or for breakfast. And as you can already see, it simply opens up completely new taste worlds and turns a simple snack into a gourmet experience. Of course, I don't want to withhold my absolute favorite oils, which I have personally compiled for you and which I can recommend for your culinary experiments and your well-being. If you would like to support me and my channel, I would be absolutely thrilled about orders via the link in the information box. Every purchase helps me to continue creating such valuable content for you. Let's go through the different categories of my favorite oils. Citrus oils. First and foremost, of course, lemon. Not only refreshing in water, but also great in dressings, baked goods, or for decreasing the Thermomix. Then lime. It is ideal for Mexican dishes, salsas, dips or cocktails. It simply brings a zesty note to every dish. Then green mandarin. A gentler, sweeter citrus aroma, perfect for desserts, smoothies or even Asian dishes. Wild orange. My absolute favorite for baked goods, chocolate, but also in savory marinades for poultry. It is truly an essence of summer, as I already mentioned, even the smell always reminds me of California. Then grapefruit, invigorating in water but also exciting to use in salads with seafood or poultry. And then we come to the herb oils. Basil belongs in the kitchen, that's pure Mediterranean flair, great in tomato sauce, in pestos or over mozzarella and tomatoes, simply truly wonderful. Then dill goes wonderfully with fish, cucumber salad or in dips with yogurt. Then rosemary goes excellently with potatoes, lamb, chicken or in bread and has a very powerful aroma. Marjoram, a milder note than oregano, is ideal for soups, stews or meat dishes, or my dad's secret tip, also in potato salad. Thyme is great for complementing poultry, vegetable stir-fries and Mediterranean dishes. Then oregano is actually the heart of Italian cuisine. A drop in the bolognese as previously mentioned or in the pizza sauce really makes the aromatic difference here. Then cilantro is available as cilantro coriander leaf for all fans of Mexican and Asian cuisine, goes great with salsas, curries or guacamole. Then there is coriander as coriander seed, which is a warmer, spicier aroma, ideal for curries, marinades and bread. Then, of course, ginger must not be missing, sharp, invigorating, perfect in Asian dishes, soups or in teas. And with that, we come to my favorite spice oils which I use constantly. Right at the forefront, as I already mentioned, peppermint. It's not only an absolute hit in desserts, but also in drinks or to support digestion. Then there is cinnamon, as cassia or cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, indispensable especially during the Christmas season, but also delicious in curries, oatmeal or applesauce all year round. Cassia is more intense, Ceylon cinnamon a little gentler. Here too, ginger is listed again, it has already been mentioned, but it is also a real spice. Then pepper is available as black pepper and pink pepper. Black pepper delivers the classic warm and sharp pepper note for savory dishes, soups and dark sauces. Pink pepper, however, although similar in aroma to black pepper, is botanically unrelated and offers a milder, slightly fruity spice, perfect for light meat, fish, sauces or even to invigorate water and tea. Fennel, unique in soups with fish or in baked goods, also supports digestion. Then cardamom is exotic and warm, ideal for baked goods, chai tea or oriental dishes. Then celery seed for soups, stews or spice blends. Then clove is intense and warming, especially suitable for Christmas dishes, baked goods or even for oral hygiene. Then turmeric, popular not only for its color and taste in curries, but also for its versatile health benefits. And then Madagascar Vanilla, a very high quality oil. One drop actually replaces a whole vanilla bean and gives desserts, baked goods and drinks that heavenly sweetness and aroma that everyone loves about vanilla. Then as an additional tip, I have 2 more oils for your well-being that you might also want to try in your Thermomix. One oil is On Guard, the protective blend perfect for tea at the first signs of a cold, or actually great as natural cleaner for your surfaces. Some people also use On Guard to enrich their citrus smoothies or hot drinks to support the immune system, especially in winter. I, for example, really enjoy doing that too. And the last oils and chest, the digestive blend, often needed right after a rich meal, especially with a Thermomix when you've cooked something so delicious. It can be used as a drop-wise addition to water or tea and really helps you here with digestion, feelings of fullness, heartburn, and is truly an all-rounder for me that I always have in my backpack and wouldn't want to miss. And finally, one more point that convinced me the most about doTERRA and that speaks for the unique quality: a so-called batch code is printed on every doTERRA oil bottle. You can enter this code on the special Source to You website and see exactly where the blends for the specific oil were harvested and which distillery they were processed into oil, and this is the real highlight, a detailed laboratory analysis where all the natural ingredients are listed to prove the purity of the oils in black and white. This transparency is unique in the industry and gives me the absolute certainty that I really only use the purest of the pure in my kitchen and on my body, and can also recommend it to you. If you have any questions about the essential oils, feel free to leave me a comment in the information box or send me an email. In any case, I wish you a lot of fun trying them out, and until next time.